For the race at Charlestown, I'm going with the 4 and the 7 at Charlestown. Con el terreno in Charlestown, me voy con el 4 y el 7. Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a todos. Yep, we're going to get some money today at Los Sal. And I'm telling you this, I may play some favorites, but I'm going to be giving you guys prices. That's what I'm going to be doing, giving you guys prices. I hope you guys had it because I gave you guys the exacta at Charlestown. I gave you guys the exacta at Charlestown. For me, in the first race at Los Alamitos, I'm going with the 5 and the 4. En este primero en el Los Alamitos me voy con el 5 y el 4. Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a todos. There's my pick 4, early pick 4 play for Los Alamitos. Ahí está mi jugada para el pick 4 para Los Alamitos.
is Cindy. Number 5 for my brother, about to move on to the track, owned by Rosemary Hurley, trained by Eric Berman. The rider is Edward Rojas Fernandez. Number 6, my Tigress, owned by Delia Arana, trained by Felix Gonzalez, ridden by Henry Lopez. Number 7, Miss Helen Back, owned by Bellico Racing and Albert Polanco, trained by Milton Pineda, ridden by Francisco Orduna Rojas. Number 8, Ballet Royalty, owned and trained by Adan Farias, ridden by Juan Sanchez. 9, Project Logic, for owner trainer Robert Lucas. Eric Garcia has the riding assignment.
Again, for those of you that are just coming into the room, for my top selections here in the first race, I like the 5 and the 4. And for the pick 4 I need to start is the 4, 5, and 7. Good luck to everyone.
Oh, good evening and welcome to Los Alamitos. 9 race for the one time for this Saturday evening of racing. We got 6 turn races.
The field is approaching the gate. $140,000 in the early pick 4 pool as the loading process gets underway. For my brother is the first in. Goddess Aphrodite edging up into gate 1. A little reluctant.
Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a todos.
Goddess Aphrodite locked away. Sweetener comes up. My Tigress. Pick 4 pool above 180,000 now. Still only a handful in line. A rather slow start to the loading process for the opener. My Bella Chick looks to have moved in with my Sis Cindy. Most of them are organised now. Although my Bella Chick perhaps is not all the way into gate 2. Meantime, Miss Helen Back comes up. Goddess Aphrodite's rider is out of the saddle in gate 1. Project Logic is edging forward and they
Good luck,
look to be
Mark.
ready.
Buena suerte a todos.
About to break. Racing! Miss Helen Back is away quickly with Project Logic going fast from the extreme outside. My Sis Cindy is looking for the lead and Sweetener is up there too, followed by my Tigress in the yellow colours. Back on the inside comes Goddess Aphrodite in a midfield position with my Bella Chick. And for my brothers outside that pair, Ballet Royalty trails to the quarter pole and Sweetener is the leader. Sweetener narrowly from a 3-wide Miss Helen Back with my Sis Cindy close up between them and Project Logic hung out on a limb. My Tigress hunting the rails just a length off the lead as they reach the top of the lane. With 1/8 of a mile left to go, it's Sweetener showing the way. From my Sis Cindy, my Tigress has the rail option. My Bella Chick is getting involved late with Miss Helen Back down the outside, but Sweetener has the lead and Sweetener has the win from either my Sis Cindy or Miss Helen Back. Three under photo. Sweetener is the unofficial winner of the first. Second goes to number 4, My Sis Cindy. Third, 7, Miss Helen Back. Fourth, number 2, My Bella Chick. 3-4-7-2 for the first superfecta of the night.
Letras chicas, Leo. Letras chicas. No te voy a decir otra vez. Y muchos lo tenemos en 4. No más a ti.
The result is official. Placings officially 3-4-7-2. The $1 exacta, $78.60. $1 trifecta, $400.50. The 10-cent superfecta, $207.12. Post time for the second, 6:28. No scratches or jockey change.
Over here, I had the 5 horse. Acá en esta cara me tenía el 5. Pues para un precio. Me gusta el 6, but for a price. I like how the 6 looks. Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a todos. And if you want to see all my selections, I posted it in the community area.
and the horses are approaching the starting gate. It's post time. For the 5th race, it's the start of the pick 5.
Once this race is over, I'm gonna go back to Los Alamitos. Cuando acabe este carrera, me voy para atrás para Los Alamitos.
Last one to load, number 7 Amicus Brief. They're in the gate. And they're off. Favorite Never Compromise heads right out to the early lead, but Amicus Brief comes to put some pressure on the leader as they race for the clubhouse turn. The back two are Moss Boss and Bach. So they head for that turn, and nearest to the rail is the favorite Never Compromise, and he'll try to hold that position. Amicus Brief is right alongside, and these two open up almost 2 on the gray Moss Boss, and then the trailer Bach as they head to the half-mile pole. And Never Compromise will hold the rail and have the lead after a 24-second flat first quarter. The pace is moderate, and Amicus Brief is a neck behind now in that second spot. Moss Boss has been guided to the 3 path now to race a length and a half from the leading duo, and now under a ride is Bach at the back of the pack and 5 lengths away. Never Compromise still under confident handling. Amicus Brief is scrubbed on for run. Moss Boss is moving in, but now Never Compromise gets his cue, and he moves away quickly. Never Compromise quickly dispatches his 2 nearest challengers, the half in 48 seconds flat. Never Compromise to the top of the stretch in front by 2. Now make it 3. Amicus Brief looks to the inside. Moss Boss down the center. It's Never Compromise past the 16th pole in front by that 3-length margin. Amicus Brief and Moss Boss tried hard, but couldn't get to Never Compromise. A 2.5-length score in the end over Amicus Brief, then Moss Boss and Bach in 122 flat.
En este carrera me voy con el número 5 y el 6. In this race, I'm going with the 5 and the 6. Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a todos.
Tonight's second race, due in 6 minutes, is a 1,000-yard maiden for quarter horses and thoroughbreds, 3 years of age. There is $1 pick 3 wagering on the menu. First onto the track is number 1 Abaddon, owned by Christopher Dracos and trainer Ryan Hansen in partnership, ridden by Francisco Rubio. Number 2, She's Not to Blame, representing Perkinson Racing Stables. CC Perkinson is the trainer. Henry Lopez has been engaged. 3, I'm Israel High, owned by Phil Daniels and Josie Goldberg, conditioned by Lorenzo Ruiz, guided by Efren Hernandez. 4, Dr. Angel, raced by Sergio Salguero, prepared by Rita Saldana. Edward Rojas Fernandez is astride. 5, BDR Baxter, owned by David Hinkins, trained by Adan Farias, ridden by Juan Sanchez. No appearance yet by number 6. Pyre is getting a leg up aboard Audacious Prince, who's about to move onto the track, owned by Bruce Gutman, trained by Jose Flores. And number 7, Nap Time, is raced by Monty Turner and trainer Edward Freeman in partnership. And the rider is Anthony Locke.
Otra vez para mí. En este caso me voy con el 5 y el 6. In this race, I'm going with the 5 and the 6. Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a todos.
Oh, welcome back to Los Alamitos race number 2. Race number 1. Well, Sweetener, of course, I liked last time, off the 4th place finish going down the straight.
Hey, Lolly.
Approaching the gate.
Again, in this race, I'm going with the 5 and the 6. Acá en esta carrera me voy con el 5 y el 6. Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a
Moving in.
todos.
Abaddon to the inside post position. Dr. Angel, and she's not to blame already. Amisral Kai coming up with BDR Baxter. Audacious Prince. The debuting Nap Time completing the line. And they're almost ready to go. 3 to 5 for the rail runner Abaddon. Now 1 to 5. Abaddon's just gone from 3 to 5 to 1 to 5 as the last runner loads. Set. Racing. Abaddon begins on terms with them. Amisral Kai, she's not to blame, showing speed with BDR Baxter and Dr. Angel. Almost a line of 5. The favourite Abaddon's just off the pace as they cross over onto the main track. Well back to Audacious Prince and several more lengths to Nap Time. BDR Baxter shows the way from She's Not to Blame, Amisral Kai. Dr. Angel a little bit wide, and Abaddon's back 5th on the inside with 3 lengths to pick up. Well clear of Audacious Prince and Nap Time. 3/16 left to go. And She's Not to Blame, reaching a narrow lead, but lugging. Amisral Kai hard up against the rail. Plenty of room for Abaddon to pop off the fence and split that pair. And up goes Abaddon with a rush at the 16th pole. Quickly puts the issue beyond doubt. And the heavily backed 1 to 5 favourite stretches clear to win comfortably. Abaddon 4 lengths from Amisral Kai. She's Not to Blame. And then 4th, either Dr. Angel or Nap Time, who made late ground along the inside and catches the eye on the gallop out.
I would keep an eye on that too next time out because that's the one that I have as my trainer for when I claim a horse. She's gonna be my trainer, CC Perkinson. La exacta pagó $9. So quítale $10. Here at Charlestown, I'm going with the 6 and the 5. Acá en el Charlestown me voy con el 6 y el 5. Buena suerte a todos. Good luck to everyone. Otra vez, acá en esta carrera me voy con el 6, el 5 y para otro little procesito el 2. Para tu exactas y trifectas, como quieran. Here in this race, I'm going with the 6 and the 5. Also the 2, if you guys like to try a little trifecta box or something like that. Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a todos.
Courageous Grace, dinner at 5. Zig. China Cat, Lady Kazaa, hard scratch. Earned the shot, moves in. The last one to load will be Dust Whirl Wonder. Dinner at 5. Your Co 9 to 5 choice with China Cat there in the gate. And they're off. Perfect start. From in between horses, Lady Kazaa sent out to take the lead. Dinner at 5, trying to hold her inside position. Hard scratch sent along 3 wide. And then comes Zig, who's going to tuck in down at the rail in 4th. China Cat is in 5th, and a 3 wide Dust Whirl Wonder. Courageous Grace sticks to the inside, and the trailer has earned the shot as they head around that clubhouse turn. And Dinner at 5 has now cleared off from Lady Kazaa through a 23 and 4 first quarter. They're a half mile from home, and Dinner at 5 has it as they straighten onto the backstretch. Lady Kazaa in second, long shot, hard scratches third, and Zig is third, now taking that third spot at the fence. Courageous Grace has been guided outside and has made some progress up into 5th with 4 lengths to make up. Then China Cat on hold. Dust Whirl Wonder is next, and the trailer is earned the shot. They race in the far turn, the half in 48 and 1. Still Dinner at 5. Lady Kazaa right outside of her. On the far outside, Dust Whirl Wonder is closing in. At the fence comes Zig, and China Cat now moves up in the 3 path as they come to the top of the stretch. Dinner at 5. Her lead is a tenuous nose. Lady Kazaa and a 3 wide China Cat as they turn for home. Zig looks to the inside, but as they come to the 16th pole, China Cat forges to a narrow lead. Dinner at 5 tries to battle on. China Cat is in front close to home, and it will be China Cat. And a blanket 4-horse photo behind her for the minors. All there, Dinner at 5. Lady Kazaa outside came earned the shots, and the 3 path was Dust Whirl Wonder. But your winner, China Cat, in 123 and 1. There was a dead heat for fourth between the 2 and the 8. We'll get to that in just a moment. In the meantime, in the winner's circle, your unofficial winner of tonight's sixth race is number 5, China Cat, a 6-year-old bay mare by Justin Phillip out of the Malibu Moon Mare Tallahena Sky. The winner was bred in Kentucky by Castleton Lions Incorporated. China Cat, owned by Super C Racing Inc., trained by Anthony Ferrier and ridden to victory by Arnaldo Bocachica. Back-to-back winners on the card for Arnaldo Bocachica and Anthony Ferrier. Once again, we had a dead heat for fourth here in race number 6. We'll get you that order of finish in just a moment, but again, a dead heat for fourth. That means there will be 2 superfecta payouts here in race number 6. The winner was number 5, China Cat. Second, number 6, Lady Kazaa. Third, number 4, Earned the Shot. And again, fourth, a dead heat between the 2, Dinner at 5, and the 8, Dusk.
En esta carrera me voy con el 3-1. Here in this race, I'm going 3-1. I had the 3 singles in my pick bar, which I'm out of, but I have the 3 and the 1. Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a todos.
Approaching the gate with a minute to post. Coming up into line. Harper's Gem is ready. What was I thinking coming in? Band Slammer, Gov from above. Shane Zane to complete the line. Good battle for favoritism. Ready. Band Slammer and Gov from above moving their heads. Racing. Band Slammer is away briskly. What was I thinking? Showing good speed. Shane Zane's down the outside. Harper's Gem along the fence. Gov from above, a couple of lengths off last of all. Band Slammer on top from What Was I Thinking by 3/4 of a length. 2 clear of Shane Zane, 3 wide, joined by Gov from above, who's on the improve. And Harper's Gem drops back 5th and last. A 1/4 mile from home, Band Slammer from Gov from above, who's making a nice mid-race move. In fact, goes up and goes straight past Band Slammer. Shane Zane's round the outside into second as a big change has come over the scene through the last furlong. And Gov from above from last to first will spin for home clear by 2 lengths to Shane Zane. A 16th left to go. Gov from above doing it nicely. Widens now to 3 lengths. Shane Zane second, Harper's Gem next. But Gov from above, sharp in victory tonight over Shane Zane. Harper's Gem third, What Was I Thinking fourth, and Band Slammer is the last to complete the course. Unofficial placings, 5, 6, 1, 2. Gov from above. Too good for Shane Zane with Harper's Gem third. And What Was I Thinking fourth. The time 52.60. That's hand timed. 52.60 hand timed. The result is official. Placings officially 5, 6, 1, 2. $1 exacta, 10.70. $1 trifecta, 52.60. 10-cent superfecta, $10.52. The winner, Gov from Above, is a 5-year-old dark bay or brown gelding by Governor Charlie from the In Excess dam Celestial Being, bred in California and raced by Dr. Ed Allred, trained by Keith Craigmile, ridden by Ricardo Ramirez. Post time for the fourth, 7:17. There is pick 3 wagering, and this race opens tonight's $2 pick 6. The only pick 6 scratch occurs in race 6. Take out the long shot, She's a Factor, number 2. Race 6 scratch number 2. The other races are clear. There are no jockey changes to report.
Horses for tonight's 7th race making their way onto the track. Here is the field. Number 1, Fu Mansu and Mac Enriquez Jr. Number 2, Boaster and Marshall Mendez. Number 3, Rookie Salsa and JD Acosta. Number 4, Martin Kelly and Darius Thorpe. Number 5, Command the Cat and Rashawn Latchman. Number 6, Tringale and Victor Rodriguez. And completing the field is number 7, Another Victory with Christian Geraldo. That is your field for tonight's 7th race. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, daily double, and pick 3 wagering, all available here. Post time for the 7th is in less than 5 minutes.
Star Racer finished second. Tromador getting into a photo for third with Unusual Mischief, and they were just in front of Indy Jones, clear of Lucky Ryan 7. Five, six, and a photo. Speed past defeating Star Racer. Camera for third. The time 52.70. 52.70 seconds. That time of 52.70 was hand timed. All of the 1,000-yard races tonight are hand times. Third goes to number 3, Tromador, and fourth is number 1, Unusual Mischief. Speed Pass on his way back to the winner's circle is a 6-year-old dark bay or brown gelding by Bodie Meister from the Curlin mare, Julie Knapp. Bred in Kentucky by Roger Shipke of Colts LLC, owned by Robin Dunn, Jim and Ryan Hansen. Trained by Ryan Hansen and ridden by Francisco Rubio. It's the second winner tonight for that trainer-jockey combination. Abaddon having easily taken race number 2. Placings officially 5631. $1 exacta, $5.80. $1 trifecta, $20.30. 10-cent superfecta, $4.58. The $1 pick 3, $17.30. The $1 early pick 4 returning $355.90. Post time for the 5th, 7:41. No scratches, no jockey changes in the 5th, which opens the $1 mid-card double and another $1 pick 3.
The horses are approaching the starting gate. It's post time for the 8th and featured race. Ministry of Magic, Warriors Estate. The 3 favorites will be the next 3 to load here. River Warrior RVF, currently your 7-5 favorite. Now Master This, 2-1 second choice. Goes in. Hot Fudge San. Third choice at 7-2. Ministry of Magic, now also 7-2. Breaking from the rail. Hot Fudge San is in. The last one to load will be In the Gospel. In the Gospel goes in. They're in the gate. And they're off. Master This, squeeze back slightly after the start, and so that gives River Warrior RVF a head start, and he heads right out for the early lead. Hot Fudge San away in second within the Gospel outside of him. Then comes Ministry of Magic. Master This racing off of heels back in that 5th spot, and Warrior's Estate is at the back of this 6-pack as they head around the clubhouse turn. River Warrior RVF and Arnaldo Bocachica goes to work on trying to back this pace down. Hot Fudge San, though, moves up to challenge now up within a neck of the lead, and then a 3 wide in the Gospel. Ministry of Magic is 4th at the rail, now takes 3rd. Master This racing in between horses, and Warrior's Estate is the trailer. 24-1 was the opening quarter fraction. River Warrior RVF in front, but his lead is just ahead with 3 furlongs to go. Ministry of Magic, and now here comes Master This, who has clear sailing on the outside. Back in 5th, Warrior's Estate, and now in the Gospel trails. They head for the far turn, and Hot Fudge San now has put a head in front. Now make it a half length from River Warrior RVF. Ministry of Magic giving chase in 3rd. Master This going up and down, back and forth. They come to the top of the stretch, and Hot Fudge San turns them in. Hot Fudge San opens up by a length and a half. River Warrior RVF battling at the rail, and here comes Ministry of Magic down the center of the racetrack. Ministry of Magic getting to Hot Fudge San. Ministry of Magic surges past to win. Ministry of Magic gets up, runs down Hot Fudge San, then River Warrior RVF and Master This
Champion of Champions winner Apolitical Pence. Los Alamitos Super Derby winner Flashback. The first time they met, they
Seven minutes to post for the sixth race. A 1,000-yard allowance for quarter horses and thoroughbreds. These are fillies and mares, 3 and up. Scratch number 2, she's a factor as we open the $1 late pick 4. The post parade is led by number 1, One Fine Day, owned by Saratoga West. Saratoga West, the owner of One Fine Day, who's trained by Jeff Metz and ridden by Diego Herrera. Number 3, Sweet Sunny, owned and trained by Jesus Aranga, ridden by Ricardo Ramirez. 4, Your Royal Coil, owned by Bellico Racing, Araceli Cisneros, and Lisbeth Medina. Milton Pineda is the trainer, and Edgar Payeras has the mount. 5, Cheap Cheap Cheap, owned by Rob Smolik. Jamie Thomas is the trainer, and Francisco Orduna Rojas is astride. 6, Jam and JL, owned by Mario Gomez, conditioned by Sally Rivera, ridden by Edward Rojas Fernandez. 7, Stradari, owned by Efren Morfin, trained by Sergio Morfin, guided by Juan Sanchez. Number 8, Truth Prevails, raced by Daniel Ray, prepared by Chuck Treese, partnered by Eric Garcia.
Oh, welcome back to Los Alamitos race number 6. Race number 5, well, our top choice intentional on better bets and race car just did not oblige. He dropped in class, had a good trip, and just came up empty down the lane. And like a little tip of the hat. Race number 6, our final turn race in the racing car. It's a field of 8. We'll go to 3 as our top choice. Sweet Sony here for Jesus Uranga. This horse was claimed 2 back by the connections. Ran a pretty good second at 40 cents on the dollar. This horse did break a little bit slow in that affair, so definitely can move forward here. Second time over the oval at the distance. They always improve. The horse breaks well, has a good trip as our top choice. The 5 will be our second choice. Cheap, Cheap, Cheap for Jamie Thomas. This horse has been facing some good company across the way and has a look here as our second choice. And the 7 is Stradari for Sergio Morfin. Second time in this barn, and did run a pretty good race last time with a pretty good second. Make that one our third choice. And of course, the 8, Truth Prevails for Chuck Treese. Not a bad effort to be 4th last time with some trouble. Has a look here as our 4th number in tonight's 6th event. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta. Don't forget the late pick 4 underway here in tonight's 6th event. Let's go to the 3, Sweet Sony.
The late pick 4 pool is $105,000 as the field approaches the gate. They're about to move into line. Late pick 4 pool jumping to $140,000. Stradari was the first to be positioned with the front of gate 7 open for him. One Fine Day coming across behind gate 1. Sweet Sunny the next, followed by your Royal Coil. Cheap, Cheap, Cheap is ready. Jam and JL and Truth Prevails. Just about set. 7-5, Sweet Sunny. About to break. Racing! Sweet Sunny is away alertly this evening and contests the lead with your Royal Coil. Truth Prevails out wide. Cheap, Cheap, Cheap getting involved in the early action. One Fine Day just off them along the rail. Stradari out very wide on the improve. Jam and JL is a clear last. It's your Royal Coil winning a hard-fought battle for the early lead over Sweet Sunny and Cheap, Cheap, Cheap. Stradari still picking up ground out wide. Then comes One Fine Day losing ground entering the turn in front of Truth Prevails and 10 lengths to Jam and JL. Your Royal Coil kicks a length in front of Sweet Sunny. They'll turn for home a length and a half in front of Stradari and Cheap, Cheap, Cheap. The lead is increasing for your Royal Coil. Sweet Sunny second, tries to come on again and is bridging the gap. Your Royal Coil from Sweet Sunny, who takes a dive and it tightens up. Close finish. Looked like your Royal Coil held Sweet Sunny ever so narrowly. Clear of Cheap, Cheap, Cheap and Truth Prevails. Photo finish. The race was hand timed in 52.50 seconds. 52.50 hand timed. The winner is number 4, Your Royal Coil. Second, 3, Sweet Sunny. Third, 5, Cheap, Cheap, Cheap. And fourth was number 8, Truth Prevails. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gateworks to show you for the 7th race. Number 1, Magical Boots on December 18 was the inside horse versus 36 Express. She broke slowly, bumped, but accelerated quickly from there. Magical Boots hustled away from 36 Express, opened up a clear lead, and held it to the wire. She crossed the finish line a length ahead in 12.5 seconds for 220 yards, and continued showing good quickness past the wire. She subsequently had a 350-yard turn and work in 18.4 on January 14. The sophomore filly by Morning Corona makes her career debut. The Isla Vista Ranch homebred starts from the rail for trainer Adan Farias. This is a good solo drill from number 2, Diva's Royal Eagle on January 18, when popping out of the gate, moving inward from there while being asked right-handed. He levelled out, continued with promising quickness, was flagged right-handed late, and clocked 12.4 for 220 yards. Diva's Royal Eagle kept working hard past the wire before slowing around the clubhouse turn. This well-bred sophomore gelding made his racing debut in August and now returns for his 2nd career start.
Champion of Champions winner, Apolitical Pence. Los Alamitos Super Derby winner,
Victor Salazar. 6, Omar Alaire, owned by E.G. High Desert Farms, trained by Jesus Nunez. The rider is Jose Nicasio.
Oh, welcome back to Los Alamitos race number 7. Race number 6 went to Your Royal Coil, broke well, and got the lead around the turn, opened up, and came in, crossover in front of Sweet Sunny. Had to take up and go around him and came flying down the lane, but came up an inch short there. But Your Royal Coil right in the front, right in the winner. So they're at 4-1 in tonight's 6th event, kicking off the pick 4 with a double-digit victor. Race number 7, our first quarter horse event. The racing cars are 300-yard affair. We'll go to the 5 as our top choice. Complexity here for Scott Willoughby and the Doctor. This horse is a pretty solid worker prior to the debut. This horse was a B worker, then bobbled and was bumped away from the gate after getting fractures in the barrier. Lost about a length, but showed decent speed. Got in close quarter, had to take up down the lane, but still ran a pretty good third, and definitely earned a pretty good figure. Make this one our top choice with expected improvement. Better Getaway, Big Look is our top choice. Then we'll go to the 4, Relentless Variant Valiance for Matthew Fells. Second time over the oval on the shipping from Rio Dos. So Downs, this horse was a B worker prior to the debut at Los Al, and hopped and was bumped back and lost about a length, but finished pretty well for third, and definitely has a look here as our second choice. So we'll go to the 6, Omar Out of Ed for Jesus Nunez. Draws well, been improving every subsequent start, and has a look as our third choice. And kind of a long shot looker will be the 2, Divas Royal Eagle. Lost all chance in the debut after breaking well and working well prior. It was a B minus worker both times. It came back to Los Al. Worked pretty well. That 12-4, gave it a B plus minus. So definitely on the improve, but Better Getaway puts the horse in the mix as our 4th number. Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta, final pick 3 this racing, even a race 7. Let's go to the 5, Complexity.
The field is arriving behind the gate with a minute to post.
En esta carrera necesito el 4, 5 y 6. Here in this race, I need the 4, 5, and 6 to stay live in the pick 4. Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a todos.
They're moving into line. First time starter Magical Boots has the inside. Relentless Valiance has moved in. Complexity and Diva's Royal Eagle. The last couple to load, La Talia and Omar Alaire. Very little among numbers 4, 5, and 6 for favoritism, with number 5 Complexity fractionally heading the market at 9 to 5, 2 to 1 for numbers 4 and 6. Omar Alaire not quite ready out in gate 6. Moves in now. Stand by for a start. Racing. Omar Alaire begins well, not as fast as Relentless Valiance. Complexity is coming on, but it's Relentless Valiance who gets to the lead, pursued by both Complexity and Omar Alaire, then Magical Boots. But Relentless Valiance takes care of business, defeating Omar Alaire with Complexity third, Magical Boots fourth. Late money forced Relentless Valiance's price into favourite, tightening into 8 to 5. Number 4 will be your unofficial winner. Placings are up. It's 4, 6, 5, 1. Relentless Valiance from Omar Alaire, Complexity, and Magical Boots.
Así quedas vivo en la pick 4. Te di los 3 caballos que me gustaba.
The time 15.76. 15.76 seconds with a closing split of 9.96.
To stay live in the pick 4 here, I need the 5 and the 6. En esta quedame necesito el 5 y 6 para quedarme vivo en el pick 4. Buena suerte a todos. Good luck to everyone.
Well, welcome back to Los Alamitos race number 8. Race number 7 went to our second choice, Relentless Valiance there for Matthew Fell, second time over the oval. Broke well, finished well to get the victory in tonight's 7th event. Complexity Nice average to be second, but also Omar Ariel was right there as well. But Relentless Valiance gets a victory in tonight's 7th event. Race number 8, 110 yards we go. Anything could happen in these short, abbreviated distance runners efforts. But we'll go to the 6 up on the top choice. Just another commando horse, as sharp as attack, was second at the distance here 28 nights ago when breaking from post number 3 as a second choice. A little trouble, a little fractions, broke good and was finishing steadily, but he had won his 3 previous efforts and coming right back at the distance and draws Woodley outside. Big look here as our top choice. Our second choice in price playing the racing card will be the 4 Cumbia here for John Cooper. This horse's figures, when they really factor in a little bit of trouble ball, are very consistent, very comparable with the runners in this event. This horse, I've seen many horses that break slow in longer races come and go 110 yards and for some reason break well and have a look at the outcome here when these kind of races. So if this horse gets away clean, good look here is our price play in the racing card is our second choice. Then go to the 2, Pleasure Seeker, which gets the same race as our top choice does, but had a good amount of trouble in that affair. So it gets away clean. Look is our third choice. Then we'll go to the 5, Branch Ricky is our 4th number for George Farias. Second time in his shed row. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, late day double, race 8. Let's go to the 6. Just another commando.
These runners are assembling behind the gate. They're about to load. Just Being Enough comes forward. The rail runner, the only entrant with a flipping halter. And the jockey Cesar Franco is currently out of the saddle. In the meantime, Cumbia has lined up with Branch Ricky. A bit of a delay with the flipping halter for the rail runner, who's been somewhat problematic, but all looks in good order now. Although, having said that, just being enough's getting very stirred up in gate one. The rider yet to remount. Pleasure Seeker is about to come up. Branch Ricky is restless in gate 5. Pleasure Seeker only half into gate 2, so this is a very slow gate load. Pleasure Seeker is now set. Franco getting back aboard, just being enough in gate 1 as El Tio Angel moves in. Branch Ricky acting up again in gate 5. Forces the rider from the saddle briefly. Just another Commando, the 2-5 favourite. Meanwhile's been able to watch all of this unfold, casually waiting behind the gate, which you would think plays to his advantage. And just another Commando is about to come along, or her advantage. She's a filly. Just being enough, still causing problems down in gate 1. Franco yet again is out of the saddle. Just another Commando's been dismounted behind the gate. Just another Commando loading riderless. Just another Commando now 1-2 from 2-5. Mendez about to remount just another Commando. So they're all in the gate. Racing. Just another Commando. Cumbia gets the best of the start. Cumbia blasts away to win very easily, quite impressively, from just another Commando, El Tio Angel and Branch Ricky. Four under photo. Cumbia is the unofficial winner. The time 7.09. 7.09 seconds. Minor placings. Second goes to number 6, Just Another Commando. Third is 3, LTO Angel. Fourth, number 5, Branch Ricky. The result is official. Placings officially 4635. $1 exacta, 13.10. $1 trifecta, $50.80. 10-cent superfecta, 13.26. The winner, Cumbia, a grey filly by Caritas from the One Famous Eagle Dam, One Famous Swan, bred in California and raced by Porfirio Gonzalez, trained by John Cooper, ridden by Irving Lara. The $1 exacta, 13.10. $1 trifecta, $50.80. 10-cent super, 13.26. Post time for the 9th, 9:22. No scratches or jockey changes. The last of 9 races this evening is a 300-yard allowance for quarter horses 3 years and up. 7 minutes to post time. The post parade is led by Dutch Flat, number 1. One of a pair owned by Baldomero Aguilar. Valentin Zamudio is the trainer. Ruben Lozano has the mount. Number 2, Gentleman Chuck, one of a couple trained by Scott Willoughby for Ed Allred. The rider is Jesus Ayala. 3, Pretty Devon Lady, owned by Terry Lane, trained by Chuck Treese, ridden by Henry Lopez. 4, Apolitical Honey, owned by Baldomero Aguilar, trained by Ricardo Guillen, ridden by Alberto Zepeda. 5, Hold the Flash, raced by Adrian Rivera, trained by Felix Gonzalez. Cesar Franco has the mount. Number 6, In Deep Thought, raced by Ed Allred, trained by Scott Willoughby, and ridden by Jonathan Roman.
Oh, welcome back to Los Alamitos Race Number 9 to close out the Saturday evening proceedings. Back to race number 4. Company was our price play in the racing card. It's amazing how these horses were having trouble going 300 yards, 350 when they start up to 110 yards. For some reason, they break, and that was the case with Cumbia, who's our price play in the racing card and broke well, finished well to defeat our top choice, Just Little Commando, there at 5-1 in tonight's 8th event, spicing up the pick 6 and the pick 4. Race number 9, closing out the evening. I'm going to Chris Pick's video horse to watch here in tonight's 9th and final. Look into the 2 for Scott and the Doctor, the Gentleman Chuck. This horse is a trouble promoter to Lux. This horse has got a ton of ability. This horse was like an A+ worker prior to the debut way back last racing season, that main event back here in November. But the ability is there. It's just a matter of getting out of the gate. And this horse had trouble last time when getting fractious in the gate. Actually lifted prior to the gate opening up and then broke slow, back bobbled, and was in close quarters, lost about a length and a half. Still showed some decent speed, was finishing better than looked in close quarters near the wire. Did run 6 of 6, but was troubled throughout. This horse gets away clean. Big look here as our Chris Pick video horse to watch inside its 9th and final. The Rail Runner Dutch Flat will be our second choice for Valentine's and money. The barn's been going great guns as we speak, and this horse is very consistent, moving forward on our numbers as our second choice. Then we'll go to the 5, Hold the Flash. Nice effort to be third for Felix Gonzalez last time. Got the lower fractions, broke a little slow and drifted out, but finished pretty well for third. Then we'll go to the 6, In Deep Thought, on the outside for Scott and Doctor, looking for a clear path to the wire from that outside post and to have some decent figures in tow. Race number 9, closing out the evening. We have Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta, Wedging, 2 horses pay out in the pick 6. Pay 5 of 6. I think they're the 3 and the 6. So if you have the pick 6 going, good luck with your selections. Closing out tonight's 9th and final. Race 9, let's go to the 2, Gentleman Chuck, from everybody here at Los Alamitos. Saw a program on tap for you tomorrow night. 10 race program. So come out and see us tomorrow evening here at Los Alamitos. And from everybody here at Los Al, once again, I'm Chris Ray. Wish y'all good night and stay safe.
Heaven Lady, and In Deep Thought. It's another good three-way battle for favoritism. Although, as I speak, Gentleman Chuck number 2 has tightened into 3-2. Number 1 Dutch Flat is 9-5 now, 2-1. And In Deep Thought number 6, 3-1. So a bit of separation late. Racing! And one of the first to show is Pretty Devon Lady. Gentleman Chuck's off very well, and so is Dutch Flat from the inside. Then comes Hold the Flash. It's Gentleman Chuck, Dutch Flat. Gentleman Chuck battles with Dutch Flat. Photo finish very close. I'll leave that to the judges. Hold the Flash was third, In Deep Thought fourth. The time, 15.56. 15.56 seconds. Final eighth of a mile, 9.75. The winner is number 2, Gentleman Chuck, defeating 1, Dutch Flat. Third is 5, Hold the Flash, and fourth, number 6, In Deep Thought. Placings officially 2156. Result official. $1 exacta, $5.80. $1 trifecta, $26.80. 10-cent superfactor, $5.29. We'll check the multi-race wagers momentarily, but Gentleman Chuck is about to have his photo taken. He's a 4-year-old brown gelding by Favourite Cartel from the Foos Dam Nymph, making him a full brother to the top caliber performer monopolist. Gentleman Chuck was bred in California and is raced by Dr. Ed Allred. It's an Allred breeding and owning double tonight. Gov from above, having taken race 3. Scott Willoughby is the winning trainer. Jesus Ayala, the victorious jockey. The $1 late double pays $27. The $1 pick 3, $76.20. $1 late pick 4 returning $481.20. The $2 pick 6 on 6 winners, $12,890.20. 5 of 6, $230. The $1 place pick all pays $250.